Alright friends, welcome to my messy bench. Had some requests on how to tear down the Western Sidewinder to inspect this lower breech block assembly. It's very simple. This is all you need is these three Allen wrenchers. I got them out of place. There you go. You got a 2.5, a 3, and a 4. Very simple. 3 right here. Well, yeah, right here. 3 and 3. Loosen that bracket for the air bottle. Take the air bottle off. The air bottle is still full. The canister is still full. So what you want to do at this point is put on some hearing protection. This is going to be loud. The noise is going to come from here. When you do not have a magazine in the Western Sidewinder, it is totally safe. But you're still going to be very loud. Not safe for your hearing. So you put some hearing protection on, flip this guy over here to from safe to fire, pull the trigger twice, and what's left in the reservoir here is going to backflow through the port for the air bottle. But I'm telling you, it will be loud. Use hearing protection when you empty this gun. Once it's emptied, you're ready to rock and roll. Take your little guy off here, grab your 4. Number 4. Flip the gun upside down. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Bear with me. I don't have any little brackets or anything. Alright, so here we go. You got right here 4. 4 in here. You're probably going to have to stick the long end in, get a pair of pliers and turn it. And then 4 right back here. See that? That's a 4. So that'll get you those guys. That guy will come off. There's our little mark from our friends down in Arizona. I don't know how they did that, but they did it. I ain't tripping on it. Ain't no big deal. After that, you want to grab your 3. That's a 2.5, dumbass. Grab your 3. Get that guy out of there. And then this guy on the end, the buttstock. He's a 3. I've already got them all loosened up. If you can't tell, for the most part, let me go ahead and get this guy off. I didn't prep this one. I wanted to make it look legit, like, you know, the buttstock's still on there, you know. Alright, so we got that off. Then you got 2 more right back here. And they are a 3 as well. If I can get my Allen wrench in there and get them loose. And what that does is it breaks loose this lower frame, what you would call, I suppose, the trigger guard assembly, but it goes all the way back and it all attaches to the breech block. This is where you're going to need your 2.5. This guy right here, your power valve knob, is a 2.5. I already broke it loose. So I thought I broke it loose. You know I didn't. Hang on. Sorry about the blackout here. Holy smokes. Give me a second. Okay, so we're back at it. Boom. Alright, it's kind of hard to do with a phone in your hand. A little, I don't know, what do they call them? The selfie stick thingy? Yeah, that would be helpful. No big deal. So you get that guy off. This is the power valve adjustment. So there's your power valve knob. And you see it's got a little oblong to it. Where's it at? Right down there. You see how it's cut? Now that goes in line with the machining of the valve itself. It's actually more of a valve adjustment. So we've got this all apart. You can see it's loose. So up front, see, it comes off like that. And then the back end. And I'm telling you all, if I can do it with one hand, you ought to be able to do it. There's no complaints. So see right there, there's where your trigger goes back. Do not disassemble anything down inside there. Okay, you just take that little rod off. Let me get it off for you and I'll show you. It's hard to do with one hand. Sorry about that. I'm back. So there's your little rod that goes through this guy right here. This is your trigger air valve. That's your air valve control lever. And when you push, I think when you pull that, when you pull that trigger, this thing's going to go forward and that'll release your air valve. So right here is your power control. And right here is this, whatever screw this is, I don't know, I haven't taken it out. There's no need to take it out. You take out this power adjustment assembly right here, and look for your cracks in there, right in between that screw and the threads for this power valve assembly. Take this guy out and check right in here. I would check here too. Check all around this area. This is the new one that I received, so I've already checked it all out and everything's legit. Looks good. But that's how to disassemble it. Reassemble in reverse order. And I don't know. Let's count them. Let's count them real quick and see what we got. Well, that one's still in there. He doesn't want to come out. I got a fix for you, buddy. Fine. He don't want to be fixed, don't want to be fixed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 when you count the buttstock here, and 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's for the buttstock. So 8 screws, and then of course you loosen one on that bracket over there for the air tank. So loosen 2 and then pull 8 out. We got 1, 2, 3. Of course he doesn't want to come out of that guy. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is inside of the pistol grip. So there's 8 screws laying right here on the table for the most part, with the exception of the stubborn ones that don't want to come out. And we're just going to reverse our assembly procedure and screw our air bottle on. Keep in mind, if you want to turn your regulator pressure down, now is the time to do it, because you've already got the gun empty. If you're like me, you're just going to turn it up, then you can do that anytime. But this is your regulator pressure gauge right here. This is going to tell you what's in this tank, how much pressure is right here. I like to have mine close to what I got my tank pressure at, so I got mine turned up about as much as I can do it. And then I can, adjust it with the power valve, or the power adjuster here. And I put my crony on it, which I'm still going to have to do. I haven't done that yet. I got to put it through a chronograph to make sure that I'm at 900 to 1,000 feet per second on whatever I'm shooting. The pellets and slugs, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of difference. If you got a full tank, you're going to get almost the same. The pellets will be just a little bit faster, maybe 50 feet per second faster. But for the most part, everything's rocking and rolling with this guy. I just want to do this assembly, this disassembly video. And if you have any questions, put them down in the links. Please forgive me. I have such a messy bench right now. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm a little bit embarrassed. Now, when you go back together with these, this has already got it. Put a little bit of moly grease here on the threads here, and just a tiny dab of moly grease on the threads here, and then a tiny dab of moly grease right cha. Of course, don't take my word for it. Contact the sales rep or the person you bought these things from and ask them about lubrication points, or refer to the manual. Not sure that it has any in there, but those are the 3 Allen wrenches you need. We'll cover it again. There's a 2.5. There's a 3. Hiding right back here. There's a 4. 8 screws, 2.5, 3, and 4. Okay, and you got to make sure you got to have the long one on the 4, so you can get down into the pistol grip. And you'll need a pair of pliers, and you bust it loose that way. I don't intend on cranking anything down beyond what I can do by hand, but when I first disassembled it, that's what it required me to do. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Let me know. I hope you like this video. I hope this helps you out, and keep pushing. Hopefully we can get these guys to fix their tolerance issues with their magazines. Have a good night.